Readers. Today I'm going to tell you about the book My Father's Dragon, written by Ruth Stiles Gannett and illustrated by Ruth Kreisman Gannett. This is a book of modern fantasy and it is the first in a series of 3 stories. I'm only going to talk about the first. It is suggested for children between the ages of 8 and 13. It all starts with Elmer Elevator, who is a young boy. This is a young boy. And the story starts when Elmer meets this old alley cat. And the cat tells him about this place named the Wild Island. And she tells the story about a baby dragon who fell from the sky, and the other animals living in the island are very mean and dangerous. So they made this baby dragon. They forced him to take them from one side to the river to the other. So it is a very sad situation for the baby dragon. He is practically slave. So Elmer decides to go and save him. I'm going to read this part. The night before my father's sail, he borrowed his father's knapsack, and he and the cat packed everything very carefully. He took chewing gum, 2 dozen pink lollipops, a package of rubber bands, black rubber boots, a compass, a toothbrush, and a tube of toothpaste, 6 magnifying glasses, a very sharp jackknife, a comb and a hairbrush, 7 hair ribbons of different colors, an empty grain bag with a label saying cranberry, some clean clothes, and enough food to last my father while he was on the ship. So, Elmer goes to the wild island, but once there he discovered that the cat was right and the animals are very dangerous. But he managed to resolve every situation with the things he packed with him. So, for example, he meets these wild 7 tigers, but he gives them chewing gum and they stay there chewing, and Elmer gets to escape. So, along the way, he meets a rhino, a gorilla, but he gets to resolve any issue that is presented to him. You can see some of the illustrations until he gets to the river and he has to cross to find the baby dragon. And he managed to make a bridge out of crocodiles and lollipops. So the other animals at this point are following him. They want to chase him. So you'll need to read this book to know if Elmer gets to save the baby dragon or not. As you can see, the illustrations are on pencil. It has a lot of curved shapes that show movement and a lot of texture as well. If you see, for example, the gorilla, you can see that his hair looks almost real, and the water, it is very different from how the land is pictured in this book. So, one of the things that I like a lot about this book is that it starts in the real world, but then it goes to a fantasy world when Elmer gets to the island. So it is a change of setting. It is a good modern fantasy book, and I really like this book because it sends a message to children that they can manage to solve any problem that presents to them, and that they need to be prepared. It is also a great book for developing the creativity among children, and like I said, the illustrations are quite inviting. The book has a lot of hilarious moments, and the facial expressions of the animals tell us a lot about what is happening in every scene. So I hope you really consider to read this amazing book. And that's it for today.